Welcome to lesson number 4 in our beginner series. In this lesson, we are going to learn the left hand chords. In the first 3 lessons, we learned right hand notes, how to make melody. We learned the middle C, we learned D, we learned E, F, and G. Now, in this lesson, we are going to learn 2 chords which are called major chords. The first chord that we're going to learn is called C major. Okay. Now, what is a chord? A chord is basically a group of notes which are played together. So in a very basic form, when you play 3 notes at the same time, that is called a chord. So the first chord is C major, and let me show you how we can play C major chord. Well, when you come to the 2 black keys, remember we said in lesson 1, below the first black key we have C. So we are going to use finger number 5 of our left hand and play that C note. Then we are going to play E and we are going to play G. Alright, now when you play C, E and G together at the same time, that is called C major chord. Okay, and left hand chords are basically used to accompany or support what you're playing in your right hand. So think about your right hand is like a singer who's singing a song, and left hand is like a guitar player or a band playing to support the singer. So this is the singer and this is the guitar person who's playing guitar chords on top of what the singer is singing. Alright, so that's the use of the chord. So the first chord is C major because we are dealing in the scale of C major. So that's a C chord. Now you might have some difficulty in playing this chord at the first. So what I would suggest you is just play 2 notes of these 3 chords, which is 2 notes of this chord, C and E. So let's exercise that first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your hand is very relaxed. Okay, don't make it stiff or rigid. All right, and let your arm do up and down to go into the keys. All right, then you can do C and E. Very relaxed again. Then you can try E and G. And now you can try all the 3 notes together. Okay, now initially you might find something like this. You will do, okay? It's very normal, but try to gain control and play only those 3 notes. So let's do this exercise for 5 times. 1, 2, go slow, 3, and also go very soft, 4, 5. Okay, so that's how you're going to play C major chord. The second chord that we're going to learn is G7 chord. So remember, C and G7 always go together in a particular song. They always appear, okay, because they belong to the same family, and we'll see the use of or the theory behind this later on in the later classes. So let's see how we are going to make G7 chord. So again, put your finger in the 5 finger position. So my finger is 5 is on C, 4th is on D, E, F, and G. So all I'm going to do is play F and G together. Alright, that is G7, not fully yet. Alright, we need to add 1 more note for it to become a full G7. What we're going to do is take our pinky finger, which is finger number 5, move towards our left. Remember, if this is C, this would be B. So we need that note B. So all we need to do is just move our finger number 5 towards the left very gently and very small movement. And then we're going to play these 3 notes together, the B, F, and G. Okay, again, remember to play it softly. So let's do an exercise moving from C to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4, G7, 2, 3, 4. Be patient, you will get it. Okay, just do one thing which is so important, go slow and soft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move to G7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we are going to do exercise number 4 with these 2 chords. In your screen, if you see, in the first measure we have C major chord, and you're going to hold it for 4 counts. Look at the bass clef. The bass clef is below treble clef. Okay, and there are 3 whole notes if you look at in the spaces. The bottom one is C, which is this note. The middle one is E, which is this note, and the top one is G. So whenever you see this pattern appearing in the left hand, just play C chord, because those 3 notes are C, E, G. C, E, G. Now because it's a whole note, we are going to hold that chord for 4 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the keys. Let's look at the next measure, G7. Take your pinky finger towards your left and play for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I did not go banging the keys. Okay, think of you are on a seashore and you are sinking in the sand. Okay, that is a gradual descend. So just let your fingers go inside the key. Very relaxed. See that? And that's the sound we're looking for. Soft and sweet. G7. Alright, let's do the whole exercise now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now C and G7 in the measure number 3, each one is for 2 counts. Notice it's a half note. So we'll do C for 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2. See that? And now last measure, again C major for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to count in my mind, and so will you. Okay. All right, now you try by yourself, counting in your mind. Okay, in the next lesson we will see how we are going to put the right hand and left hand together in a simple song. Thank you. See you in the next lesson.